In 2014 in California, there was the Isla Vista shooting tragedy. The shooter had actually made videos before the shooting, and he had had a gun. He'd made threats against people in the community, and especially women in the community. And there wasn't anything that law enforcement could do. They couldn't remove the guns, and just a few days later, he committed the atrocity at the college. And 5 days after the shooting in Isla Vista, an assemblywoman in California introduced the gun violence restraining order there. And we started to introduce it here in Maryland this past year, and we had lots of discussions as it related to gun suicide and trying to prevent gun suicide. And we thought it would be a 2-year process. And then the Parkland shooting happened down in Florida, and 17 people were killed in a high school there. This policy started steering the same conversations that it did after Isla Vista. There had been those same warning signs. And law enforcement didn't have the tools and the capabilities to remove his firearms. And so we wanted to make sure in Maryland that no one had the chance to do that here. And luckily we were able to get it passed here. It went into effect just last week on October 1st. Since then, there have already been, at least as far as I had heard last week, at least 10 petitions that had already gone through. So I'm seeing that as, a minimum of 10 lives, that would be saved.